My guest today is a lawyer, a former member of the House of Representatives, and a former chief of staff in the Edo State Government House. Many people listen when he speaks because he's a man of few simple words and many jaw-breaking ones. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Please make welcome Honorable Patrick Obahiagbon. Please round of applause. You're welcome, sir. Wow. So happy to have you in the studio, sir.
My pleasure.
You're very loved in this country because of the beautiful flowery sentences that you make when you speak. And it's common knowledge that you and your wife, you use lots of big words. I mean, how did this come about? Is it that you come from a family where the dictionary is studied attentively?
Well, let me start by saying that I've watched the other news since it started its course.
Yeah.
And I must use the opportunity to thank the management of Channels Television and your very good self for this Pantagruelian and Rabelation intervention into our body policy.
I have to prepare at this point.
Yes.
I have to prepare for the bullets that you'll be dropping.
I have no doubt at all that the master satirist, Professor Olantoji Dare, will be very proud of what you are doing.
Yeah.
Having said that much, I am not unaware at all that my idiolet has provoked extreme reactions. Fanatical defenders and lovers, and very toxic and acerbic objurgators. How many people really read?
True.
And those who read, what do they read? So, if after putting my nose to the grindstone for a period of iron, or for donkey years or a month of Sundays, like I still do, whereas my objurgators are enmeshing themselves in a voluptuous and Epicurean aqua of Instagramming,
Sir, I will not...
WhatsApping,
Yes.
Facebooking,
Yeah.
Snapchatting,
Yeah.
pepper souping,
Yes.
goat edging,
Yes.
Isiegulizing, and distancing. And they expect me to vocalize in platitudes and jejunities? How does that become my onus probandi to unravel what they stigmatize as my Sphixian conundrum? No. Okay, Bakassi.
I will pretend I will pretend that I understand most of that. and move on to the next one. Let us get into some serious stuff, which is your terrain, politics. Recently, everybody has been clamoring that we switch from the unitary system to true federalism. What is your take?
My take is sancta simplicitas.
Okay.
If this nation will not burn, if this nation want to eschew a second civil war, we cannot but devolve powers. And that is why it came to me as a sign of maniacal bewilderment that the National Assembly that was supposed to provide leadership and seize the historical momentum to devolve powers from the Santa Claustic federal government, this needs to be weaned off.
You spoke in the past about President Buhari, prosecuting political vandals and trying to drag, the ship from the Bermuda Triangle and bringing us back to where we should be. It's 2 years gone. Do you think we are heading the right direction?
Of course, yes. Those who bestirred themselves in toxic animadversion against the President Muhammadu Buhari's and APC's federal government in the last 2 years must take immutable cognition of the fact that at the time the APC and the president came on board, Nigeria suffered from a state of economic radiculopathy, social sciatica, and political dystopia. It was not going to be easy in less than 2 years, to bring about a transmutation and transmogrification into a state of Eldorado. The president and the APC campaigned under a triangular wicket. 1, security. 2, the fight against corruption. And 3, the economy.
And so far, none of them seem to be working, though.
No. The security situation before we came on board was like Gogo Medusa.
Are you saying it's better now?
It has been pulverized. It has been pulverized. It has been degraded. Boko Haram, the Boko Haram menace today is in a state of tatterdemalion, highly degraded.
But they're still killing, though.
Yeah, but of course, yes. But not as we met it. That you will agree with.
Okay. I'm sure some people will not agree with you. All right?
It's a democracy.
Thank you so very much, Honorable Patrick Obahiagbon. It's a pleasure having you, and I'm sure viewers at home, you enjoyed every bit of it. Yes.